Kenny Leck loves George Orwell, and Karen White's favourite book is Vladimir Nabokov's Lolita, and they are the bright sparks behind bookshop Books Actually. Books Actually was voted by our viewers as the most inspiring of the 12 stories featured in our series Bright Sparks in Dark Times, beating other 11 businesses including Ya Kun Kaya Toast and retail giant Courts.
We really didn't expect to win, honestly. I mean, when Melissa, your colleague, came and do the feature interview, we were just happy with that, and that's it. So we didn't really hope or think about it, honestly.
And the bonus came at just the right time. Kenny and Karen just opened their second store, Polymath and Crust, in June.
Bonus? Don't think we'll be using it for holiday or anything, but most probably we will definitely channel it back to the store, that's for sure. The most key thing is the rental. I mean, without so-called the slow economy, rental rates wouldn't have come up. And honestly, without that happening, we would not be able to take up the space. So that's the most key factor.
The new shop is just a minute's walk from Books Actually, and it specialises in non-fiction with its shelves filled with books on art, history and natural science. And on the third floor is a little gallery for photo exhibitions and art shows. With 2 stores to their names and 4 part-timers on the payroll, what do they say to people who say print is a dying business?
Numbers-wise, doesn't indicate so for Singapore yet. I mean, when you look at the published gross figures for the FY for every retail chain bookstore, benchmark is usually Kinokuniya and Borders. You can see that the numbers are really, really huge in Singapore for both bookstores.
To us, we don't really believe that books are a dying trade or paper is a dying trade. I think that as collectors, we actually like to have a physical item in our hands. So I believe that for us, and I believe that for many people as well. So yeah, I think the only concern that we had was starting like a non-fiction bookstore where we had to do everything from scratch, because we were already familiar with literature, but for non-fiction it was like a very new thing to us. So we had to like find our grounds and sort of decide like what sort of genres to bring in, like what topics, what not to bring in as well, because it's such a wide range. Yeah.
In our next clip, Kenny and Karen tells us how they came up with the name Polymath and Crust, plus a little tour of their new shop.